Now joined by Axton Westmoreland, the #1 player in Mississippi in the class of 2028. Axton, man, appreciate the time. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
So we've had you here at LakePoint Sports so many times, a 2-time junior feature gamer. Tell me about the progress in this last year for you. What's different about you as a player than the last time you were here for junior feature games?
I would say I've really picked up my ability to hit, and I've gotten bigger, stronger, faster. These events have just helped me to realize how much progress I've made in the past 2 years.
So you've been the #1 player in Mississippi since the initial rankings came out in December 2024. You've carried that with you for a while now. What did it initially mean to you, and what does it mean to you each time that you step on the field to kind of have to, I don't say live up to that, but know that there's expectations around it?
It makes me want to prove a point. It makes me want to keep getting better just to hold that spot. It's a great opportunity. Puts me a lot of exposure on me, and I love it. I just like to keep getting better and keep that spot.
Outfielder, left-handed pitcher. Take me a little bit inside you as a position player. What's the biggest strength for you? Obviously playing outfield, lefty at the bat. What's the biggest strength?
I say my ability to put bat the ball, have power, and then in the outfield, I get really good jumps on the fly balls, so I track balls down really good. I'm good in the field, have a good arm, so that's what I like to do best.
So going into today, we've got you with a top exit velo around 94.2, bat speed around 70, outfield velo around 88. You're in a showcase environment here for super sophomore games. What's that number that you've got circled that you're like, that's got to be better when I leave these fields today?
Definitely my exit velo. I feel like last time I hit, I didn't really barrel one up. I feel like if I can get 98, 96, somewhere around there, and my outfield velo to a 90, that make me feel way better.
What do those numbers mean to you? I mean, certainly we can look at them and we can be like, okay, these are kind of where you're tracking. These are where the top tier guys in the nation. I mean, I can even take and this is, I know not apples to oranges, but you can go on like StatCast and see where your exit velos match up for like a major league guy, obviously different between swinging wood and swinging metal. But what do those numbers specifically mean to you when you're matching yourself up?
Well, that's a hard question, but I think it just, I don't know.
Are they something where you kind of define your progress as a player? Because you can have a bad showcase and you may show out in the game. So kind of how do you balance that?
I'd say if I do good in a showcase, my numbers are good. I try to do it in the game and get better in the game. Exit velo is always going to be higher. So if I can keep my exit velo pretty high, it's going to be higher in the game for sure because of faster speed. But if it's balanced in the game in the showcase, it's good for me. But you also want the numbers to be really high in the showcase.
From Hernando, obviously the home of Brave Star baseman Austin Riley, when you've had a guy from your area that makes it, does it make it seem more attainable, or kind of how do you? What's that like to have somebody from where you're at, and you can step back and be like, okay, this is doable? It's
really cool because he's basically like a lot of our school's mentors. We bring him up in a lot of conversations, and he's always like top of our mind. He made it, so can we. So it's just kind of cool to have that in the back of their head that somebody around here has actually made it to the big leagues. And Blaze Jordan's another one that's kind of like inspired a lot of us around here.
At your position specifically, who have you looked up to at the major league levels? You were kind of picking up those pieces and building yourself as a player.
Definitely King Griffey Jr. I watched him play a lot, and he's one of my favorite players ever. And Bryce Harper as well.
Bryce Harper, everybody seems to talk about the fire, the leadership. Yeah. Is that what you took from him?
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, one of my favorite things that we've been doing with guys in here is playing a random question. So the way this is going to work is our producer is going to give me 3 numbers, 1 through 100. ChatGPT built these questions for us. So we're going to have a little bit of fun. This is our game show. We're rolling the intro. All right, our producer is going to give us 3 random numbers between 1 and 100, and those will correspond with the numbers questions that you're going to answer. What are Axton's numbers?
The numbers are 28, 46, and 86.
All right, 28, 46, and 86. All right, number 28. Have you ever celebrated too early and regretted it?
Oh, so yes. My first year of high school, freshman year, first game of the season, we were playing MRA. They're a good team. We won the game, but my first at bat, I hit a ball, I squared up, and I round first base. I thought it went over the fence. I turned to the dugout, I start celebrating, and I pimped it, and then I noticed it didn't go over because I was getting yelled at, and then I got threw out at second, and then I was pitching as well, and I got 8. It was so bad. It was embarrassing.
You never done that again, though, have you?
No, I've never pimped a home run after that.
All right, number 46. If you could combine baseball with another sport and create a new sport, what would it be?
Probably football. I think football would be really fun, baseball. Just because baseball, you can, especially you get ejected a lot. You're soft. I don't know. It'd be fun.
All right, last one, number 86. If you were a social media influencer, what would your focus be?
Probably inspiring kids to be better at baseball. Just show them what to do, how to get more exposure, and all that things like that.
All right, that's great stuff, Axton, man. I appreciate the time. Wish you the best of luck.